Hello all. Today I'm gonna discuss about the planes, how to create a plane in part design. Let's get started. Hello guys. Today we are gonna discuss how planes are created in CATIA. So we'll start how to create the planes. So firstly, I'm creating the geometrical set. So renaming it as reference elements. So in these reference elements I'm gonna put all my planes. We'll see one by one now. So my planes, go to the part design. So these are my options, reference elements and my planes. We'll see one by one now. So here in plane definition we have number of options, number of plane types, how we should create a profile or sketch, in which direction we have to create, in which angle we have to create, so that we can choose the option based on our requirement or customer requirement. So now we'll see one by one. The first option is offset from plane. So offset from plane, we need an plane for the offset. So my reference is this. So if I take reference of this zy plane, I can drag, and this plane and this plane is parallel. I can give here also like 50 or how much I required, how much required to us. We can give the value there, or else you can drag and fix it. So here the other reverse direction, if you want the other direction, you can pick the reverse direction. There is another option, repeat object after OK. If you check in this and give OK, so it will ask you instances. So you can give here how many planes you want with the same offset. For example, I need 5. So if I give OK, so it is gonna create 5 with the same length. So if you check this, and this offset will be how much we have given. So 101, let's say 100. So now from here to here it is 100, and from here to here it is 100. So this is how offset will work. Offset from plane is gonna work. Now we'll see the second one. The second option is parallel through point. See, in parallel through point we need one reference and one point. So my reference, I'll take this plane, I'll create one more point in this plane. You can take in any of these three planes, 1, 2 and 3 planes. So if I change my direction, the direction of the plane is gonna change. If I change my direction, so my direction will change, but according to the point my plane position will move. For example, if I change my horizontal direction and the vertical direction, so my plane also will move according to this point. If this point is somewhere in the space or on this plane or in any another plane, so the plane will move to that. So here we have to understand, point is for the locating the plane where it should, where my plane is to locate, and reference of this plane is selecting of these planes are, so which direction. So this gives a direction and this gives the position of the plane. So the next one, so next one is angle normal to plane. So here if you see we have few options here. One is rotation axis, one is reference, and the other one is angle. So here now rotation axis, my rotation axis is this one, reference is this plane, and my angle is 45 or whatever it is. See, this is how you can rotate the plane, or else if you want the other direction you can give minus values, and you can decrease or increase it. It will rotate in the selected rotation axis in 360 degrees. For example, I'll tell you very clearly. Now See now, if I select this one, if I select this as my rotation axis, my rotation will be in this direction or in this direction, both plus and minus. So if I select this axis, it will rotate in this direction. If I select this axis, it will rotate in this axis. Both it will take plus and minus values. So this is how the rotation of axis angle will play the major role. And here the options, if you check rotation axis, the selecting of rotation axis is very important, and giving the reference. This value customer will give, or we can define how much angle we want, and we can create any profile or any complex shapes in that plane. Now normal to plane, normal to plane in the sense, if you select this plane, for example my rotation axis is this, my reference is this. If I select the normal to plane, the default value is 90 degrees, and I selected this plane, right? Perpendicularly to this, it will create a plane. If I change my this one, for example, if I change this one, see my you have to lock here. So my rotation axis is this, and my plane is this. Okay, so this is how the 90 degrees. If you give 45, it will rotate in that axis. So you will see the 90 degree 360 degrees, it will rotate in that particular axis. So this is how angle and normal to plane will work. The next option is through 3 points. So here we need 3 points to create the plane. The first point I am creating in this plane, second point I am creating in ZY plane, and third point I am gonna create in ZX plane. So 3 points in 3 different planes. So this is how my plane uh, uh, this is how my plane is gonna create. For suppose you need, the point values are same, but I need a plane, or we need a plane in the point 3. So selection of point 3 should be in point 1, should be first. We'll see that I selected this one, and my second point is this, my third point is this, and my third point is this. See, the plane has come here. If in the same way, if you want plane in the point 3, the first point you have to select here, the first you have to select this one, and the second one, whichever you need, you can take this one or this one. So whichever you choose the first point, the plane is gonna place there. If you change the point values, the plane also will move accordingly. So the next one is through two lines. So here in the name itself, we should have two lines. So one line I'm gonna create now. So in this direction, do okay, and the second line in this direction. See, now my plane is created exactly the two lines, cutting of the two lines. If I change my line to direction in this way, my plane is also is changing. See, my line is this direction, this one is in this x direction. Based on that, my plane is gonna create. If I change my plane to this side, see, this is how through two lines, plane type of through two lines will be created. So the next option is through point and line. So our point is here. So through point and line, we need a point here and one line. I'm selecting this one. My reference is, my plane is that one. See, exactly it will take in this direction. If you change the direction of your line this way, our plane is also will move in that angle. If I change my direction again, I'm gonna change my direction to this side, my plane is gonna change in this side. So based on this line and the point, this plane is gonna be created. And also if you observe the same point, if you use the point means location, so plane location of the plane is referred to the point, and movement of the um, creation of the direction, which direction you need, so that direction is based on the picking the line. So this is what you have to observe, and you have to think and practice before knowing all these things. So we'll see the next one. So next option is through planar curve. Through planar curve we need one curve. So before that we have to create one curve. I'm going to generative shape design, and I'll take one cylinder. So my point is this, my direction is this. Let's say my radius is 50, 100. Okay, so now our option is through planar curve. Through planar curve, this is my curve and plane is created here. See, if you see, the plane is created here. Or else if you select this curve, the plane will create like this. So this is how through planar work plane is created. And the next option is normal to curve. Normal to curve, you need one curve and point. Curve you can take as a line also here. So I am taking this line, and my point, if I pick this point, my plane will move here. If I pick this point, my plane will move here. If I pick this point, my plane will move here. Or else if I pick this point, my plane move here. So your direction of line is this one and plane is this one. For example, now I'll create one angle. Let's say angle normal to curve. So my curve is this. See, now I created a little bit angled and giving OK. See, my plane is also exactly, it is reflecting this line and directing this plane, but my position is here. If you can change the position with the help of point, you can place point anywhere. If you pick this point, the plane will be here. If you pick this point, the position of plane is moved to this point, but the direction is through this line. This is how normal curve, this is how the plane type normal to curve is created. The next option is tangent to surface. So this one I'll tell you very detailedly. So here you need one surface and one point. Before that we'll create one surface. I'll take a line, point direction. Let's say this is my line. So I'm gonna create two surfaces here. One is normal, so one is this surface, and the other one is, I'm gonna rotate this. I want to show you how this will act. Okay, so let's say this degrees. Now I'll change the colors. This I'll take as some this color. Okay, now my plane type is tangent to surface. See here, if I select this surface, this blue color surface, and my point can be anywhere. I told you, right? Point is a positioning the plane, and the here surface is now the direction, which direction it is. So now my plane is created here because my point is here, my surface is very plain, I mean very straight. If I change my point to here, my plane will move here. So my point I'll take here and give OK. And the next one, I'll take this surface. My point is same here. See, if you see, the first surface is a plane, so that is why my plane is also a straight, I mean perpendicular to the screen. But the second one is inclined 20 degrees. So the rotation, I mean the surface is inclined here, plane is also inclined, but my position is same. If I change the point, see, my position is changed but inclined is not changed. Now if you change this surface, my plane is also rotated. See, my plane is also rotated here. So this is how tangent to surface will work. Give OK. If you change this angle till here, see, my plane is changed to according to this brown color surface. So um, this is how the tangent to surface will work. And we'll see the next option now. So the next option is equation. This equation we don't use so much, even though I'll tell you. Let's say you have the value of 10 here, b value 20, and c value let's say some 30. And if you give preview, so this is how the plane is created, and these values mostly in complex shapes, in surface designs we use this kind of planes, and we use this plane type equation mostly in complex shapes only. um, okay, this is how the plane type equation works, and this is not that much important, but still you have to know how it gonna work. So the next one is mean through point, and this option is also we don't use regularly, even though we'll discuss for this one plane type mean through points. So mean through point, in a sense, based on the points, it will take the mean direction, mean distance, and then it will create a point, it will create a plane. So we'll see how it's gonna work. Let's say my first point is in xy direction, my second point in zy direction, and the third point is in xz direction. See, based on these 3 points, based on these 3 points, 1 2 and 3, exactly this will be in one direction, right? So based on that, our plane is gonna create. For example, if you want to change this one, remove and create a plane, take this and keep it somewhere here. See, based on these 3 points, based on the highlighted 3 points, you can take this point also. See, now based on these 4 points, if you put in one line, exactly the plane is created here. Exactly, the plane is cutting the all the 4 points. This is how mean through points will work. And I hope everyone understood how the planes are created by taking the options like picking the point, line, surface, line, and the direction. So I hope everyone understood clearly. If you have any doubts, please comment in the below. For more videos, please subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much.